Free them
And
all.
we're saying,
Free them all.
Mumia
Live and
Abu
direct. Make
Jamaat,
history, take history, take
Oscar
history.
Grant,
Free them all. The positive energy is everything to us. So again, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Justice for Tyree, you guys see it here. We with the Nichols family and all the others that are out here fighting for justice for all. Hey. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Let's make sure that my sound check is working. I need a sound check. Can I get a sound check in the chat, you guys? Thank you, Nene, for being in the building and everybody else that's in there. It hasn't come out yet, but good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Hollywood Next in the building. I am back bringing you guys yet another one. So before I get started, I want to make sure that my microphone is working. I want to make sure my sound is loud enough for the people to hear me in this commentary today. I know it's been a minute, but hey, we back like we never left nothing. I had to get things in order. And so now that I'm here, let me just. Sounds like my mic is good. I'm hearing myself. Let me just turn it up some more. Let's see. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm hearing the feedback. All right, let's see. Exit out. Make sure we loud enough. Hold on, y'all. Exiting out of here. Just want to make sure the audio is good. Is the audio good? Can you guys hear me? Mic check. We good? Okay. Let's see. I think we good. I probably could edit all this stuff out of the video, so just bear with me. Just want to make sure our audio is good. So anyway, happy Tuesday, everybody. It's your girl Hollywood Next in the building, bring you guys yet another one. Now, most of y'all probably already heard by now the breaking news that Diddy's homes were raided yesterday. Both of them, the one in LA, also the one in Miami. Now, I want to talk about why Diddy's LA homes was raided a little bit. Okay, I just want to make sure y'all going before I get into all the way into this commentary. Got to make sure the mic is up. LA homes was raided. It's kind of good on my end, but I just don't know on y'all end. Okay, so that's the mute button. Okay. Make sure the audio is up. Okay. Say a little bit. Okay. We about to get into this. Why Diddy's home was raided, both two places at one time. Give y'all my analysis, my thoughts on it. They using the same playbook when our people going wake up. Cassie is no victim, but an opportunist. Cassie was in a relationship with Diddy for 11 years. The Fed gave Cassie immunity. Okay, Miss Lisa, you coming in swinging, honey. Let me highlight that comment because you is definitely reading my mind. Not completely, but definitely to a degree. Okay, so let me turn the audio over here down because definitely I hear me, so we good. If you guys have any difficulties listening in or hearing me, just let me know so I can adjust it a bit more. But I think we're good for now. So let's get into this here commentary, you guys. Let me get my little audio up in the background so we don't be so dull. Okay, how that sound? That's good. All right, now. So as I was saying, Let me just start all over, you guys. Welcome everybody to the channel. I'm your host, Hollywood Next, bringing you guys yet another one. Thank you guys for tuning into this live. I appreciate y'all participation in the chat. So make sure y'all leave y'all comments in the chat so I can highlight y'all comments as I see fit. But let me just give a shout out to the few people that is in attendance that I can see, which is my girl Nene B. Shout out to you, Nene. Thank you for tuning into this live. And also Lisa Ackers and everybody else that's in the bush that has yet to come out, but it's all good because we know y'all will. Right, so now with that being said, let's talk about this Diddy stuff. You know, like I said, most of y'all probably heard by now the breaking news that Diddy was homes, two of his homes, both simultaneously, one in LA, one in Miami, were both raided at the exact same time. Now, what I want to talk about is why Diddy's homes were rated. My personal opinion, okay? Because they talked about sex trafficking, so we got to talk about it, right? Shout out to Blessings on top of Blessings. Shout out to you and good morning to you as well. So before I get into my thoughts, let me just give y'all a little background, a little bit on what's going on here for some of y'all that's not really all that familiar with what happened. So Sean Combs' homes was raided as part of a sex trafficking investigation. So when we talk about sex trafficking, they not coming for nobody that is not underage when it comes to sex trafficking, okay? Now, it could possibly be trafficking above age, but baby, most of them, when they do your homes like this, is because this is some underage stuff, okay? So somebody is went and made a complaint against this man, and they must be underage to a degree because this is a part of sex trafficking investigation. Now, I could be right, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, hey, I don't mind to say it and make my corrections, but I believe this is regarding to some underage stuff. But also, Cassie is who broke this whole case down because she went in there, she came and threatened him. He settled out so fast that you couldn't even process what was going down. But while you thought you couldn't process it, the feds was processing. Okay, so now with that being said, so Sean Combs' homes was raided as part of a sex trafficking investigation. Officials descending upon the rap mogul, Los Angeles and Miami homes on Monday, 4 months after Cassie accused him of sexual assault and sex trafficking her. Okay. Let's see. So officials raided two of Combs' homes on Monday, a law enforcement source confirmed to Rolling Stones as part of a federal sex trafficking investigation, okay, led by Homeland Security. The raid was carried out just 4 months after the rap mogul's ex-girlfriend, singer Cassie, accused Combs of trafficking. Helicopters and agents were seen swarming Combs' Los Angeles mansion on Monday afternoon. Footage of the scene. Hold on, let me give y'all a visual so y'all can see where I'm getting this stuff, where I'm reading this from. And also, let me put my copyright disclaimer up in here that I do not own the rights to any of this stuff. I'm just here for commentary purpose, fair act use, under the section, 1976, fair act use for commentary, educational, and informative purposes, right? Now, let me find my screen share, which is right there, okay? And then let me just exit this just to give y'all this particular screen, which is Google. All right, boom. Now y'all can see what I'm reading, so y'all don't be all out in the dark, okay? Put y'all in the light with me. And we're going to rebuild. We're going to get back where we were at. Don't worry about the numbers. The numbers don't mean nothing. Because we got to do what we got to do to get back in the outro, okay? I've been out of it for weeks, but we're back, so it's all good. All right, now let's check it out. So the helicopters and agents were seen swarming Combs' Los Angeles mansion on Monday afternoon. Footage of the scene appeared to show some men, later identified as Combs' son Justin and King. Okay, so Christian and Justin was seen, honey. They was being detained. We seen them all in handcuffs and everything, right? Detained and waiting outside the Holmby Hills house. Officials were also present as Combs' Miami residence. Combs was in Florida at the time of the raid, according to NBC News, and officials reportedly seized his phones before the Bad Boy Records executive was scheduled to leave for a trip to the Caribbean. Okay, so he was headed to the Caribbean, and while people thought that he was on the run or whatever, it just so happened that they just, put this together just before he was about to go on his little Caribbean trip. and raided both of his homes. Okay, but he was seen in Miami near the airport out there. Okay, so a source tells Rolling Stones four Jane Does and one John Doe. Wait a minute. A source tells Rolling Stone four Jane Does. So there's four Jane Does and one John Doe already sat down for interviews with Southern District of New York investigators for a probe related to alleged sex trafficking, domestic violence, and racketeering. More interviews are scheduled, the sources are saying. Okay, so there are four. So far, we know there are four Jane Does and one John Doe. Ooh, this is giving that R. Kelly, y'all. Earlier today, Homeland Security investigators, HSI, New York Executive Law Enforcement, actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available. A Homeland Security investigator spokesperson said in a statement to Rolling Stones has contacted Combs for comment. Douglas Wigdor, who represents Cassie Ventura, and mind you, Cassie lawyer came out and gave a statement yesterday too, okay? We'll get into all of that. We're going to take our time and crawl before we walk. Who represents Cassie Ventura and a Jane Doe accuser, says in a statement provided to Rolling Stone, we will, here it is, a statement, go right here. We will always support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those that have violated the law. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct. Attorney Tyrone Blackburn, who represents two accusers, music producer Rodney Jones and Lisa Gardner, tells Rolling Stones, it's about damn time. Sometimes justice delayed is not justice denied, so long as justice ultimately arrives. Jones and Combs last month for sexual assault harassment and not compensating him for work on the Grammy-nominated The Love album. Gardner filed suit in November alleging Combs and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall took turns rapping, you know what I'm trying to say, her following an Uptown Records event in 1990. I just didn't want to say the word, so I rephrased it to rapping, but y'all know what rapping for R is, okay? Now, it is not clear whether HSI search is related to any of the allegations raised in the several civil lawsuits in the past 4 months against Combs. Ooh, child, when it rains, it pours. The Southern District of New York is one of the most prestigious in the country. If they're bringing a case against him, Diddy has a lot to worry about. Former federal prosecutors Nima Ramani tells Rolling Stones he is in a world of hurt right now. Okay, R&B singer Cassie filed a bombshell. When I tell you a bombshell complaint against Combs on November the 16th, alleging he subjected her to vicious beating, sex trafficking, and rapping. You know what I'm saying when I say rapping, okay? And rapping in her 35-page filing that started with a bright red trigger warning. Cassie claimed Combs punched, kicked, and stomped on her and forced her to have drug-fueled intercourse with male sex workers during arrangements he dubbed freak-offs. Okay? He called the arrangements freak-offs, right? And so let's continue. And I'm going to get in the comment section momentarily. I see y'all in the comments. So I'm definitely going to shout y'all out and read y'all comments. Give me a second. Let me just get to the bottom of this here. And let me see. The filing is okay. So wait, hold on. And kicked the stump on her and forced her to have drug-fueled intercourse with male sex workers during arrangements he dubbed freak off. In a statement, Combs' lawyer says the lawsuit was a financial shakedown. Well, then why did you pay it? Riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, Diddy reached a private settlement with Cassie one day later. It wasn't even a day, y'all. They just trying to give him a day. It wasn't even a day. It was hours later. Okay, 1 week later, as New York's Adult Survivors Act was set to expire, two more women stepped forward on Thanksgiving Day with similarly disturbing claims against Combs. The second accuser alleged Combs drugged and sexually aided her when she was a Syracuse University student in 1991. Do you hear this, y'all? The girl literally had 2 days prior to the Adult Survivors Act to expire. They went in there on Thanksgiving Day and put their claim in, okay? Just barely made it by the strand of the hair. So the women claim Combs filed the incident and showed the video to others. Not showing the video to others in an act described as revenge porn. Whoa. Through a rep. Combs denied the allegation. This last minute lawsuit is an example of how a well intentioned law can be turned on its head. This 32-year-old story is made up and not creditable. Mr. Combs never assaulted her, and she implicates companies that did not exist. This is purely a money grab and nothing more, the spokesperson said. A money grab? Okay, well, we're going to see how this play out. The third lawsuit was from Gardner, who said in the suit she was 16 years old. Oh, Lord. I'm telling y'all, they is coming for Diddy, Diddy, Diddy. Diddy do it is going to be the question that we all would like to know. Diddy, Diddy, Diddy. Okay, hold on. I got to get my little theatrics up here because I don't see my theatrics. So here we go. Okay. So, like I said, she was 16 years old at the time of the alleged assault. She further claimed that a day later, Combs turned irate and began assaulting and choking her until she almost passed out because he was worried she might divulge what happened. These are fabricated claims falsely alleging misconduct from over 30 years ago and filed at the last minute. A Combs spokesperson said of Gardner's lawsuit, "This is nothing but a money grab." In early December, a fourth accuser alleged Combs' former bad boy president Harv Pierre and a third man gang rapping her in Combs' New York recording studio in 2003 when she was 17 years old. So this is why the Homeland Security linked up with the feds to raid these homes because this is involved with some minors, okay? Because when they come for sex trafficking, they're only doing sex trafficking when it comes to minors. Now, they got some laws in place for adults, as you heard, but this is for the minors, adults when they were minors, right, as of right now, unless they got something where something current is going on with some minors. But for the most part, I'm hearing all behind these minors. Now, Combs has denied any wrongdoing in each case. Of course he's going to deny it. Still, he stepped down from the chairmanship of his Revolt TV media company last year as more than a dozen companies fled his e-commerce platform. In January, liquor giant Diageo cut him loose in a private settlement under which Combs will no longer be a joint owner of the tequila brand De Leon or have any ties to Ciroc vodka. So when y'all buy Ciroc vodka, you ain't got to feel guilty about sipping on it or taking them shots now because he is no longer a part of it. Okay, just to give y'all a little bit of that. Now looking at him, and I'm gonna just to be honest with y'all. Okay, when I look at this dude, I see nothing but guilt on him. I mean, you can't even hide the guilt, okay? It's just very visible. And that's just me. My personal opinion does not reflect the viewers or this platform. Well, my platform, it reflects it, but the viewers' opinions, okay? And the viewer opinions does not reflect me, and mine don't reflect them. But if you agree, you agree, and that's just what it is. Now, let me get into this comment section before I get into the next part of this here live. Okay, and shout out to everybody that's just coming in. Let me read Lisa Acker's latest comment. She said the black community is under siege. People are not paying attention. We are sleeping at the wheel. Everyone got immunity. Cassie should be prosecuted because you have bloggers who are fed informations or fed informants. Keep your passport current, save your money, and research countries that have no extradition treaties. This is R. Kelly all over again. Shout out to Grape Tea News in the building. I see you with your popcorn, and I love you back because you are my brother, and I respect your platform and everything you got going on over there. And make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother Grape Tea News because he is bringing it, y'all. He's doing commentary on all different levels, man, and I like to support my great people because, you know, he's doing great things, you know, not great, but great things. It's great because it's great, right? Why wasn't he arrested at the airport as of yesterday? That's a very good question. I can only assume the arrest just didn't come in yet because usually when they execute a search warrant, they want to get some evidence before they go pick him up. But I do believe that arrest is coming down, and it should happen any day. If not today, I would give it probably by the end of this week, as early as next week, Monday. But I'm thinking it's gonna happen. They're gonna do a bombshell by the end of this week. For some reason, I don't know. I'm starting to feel some type of way. Shout out to Gemini Don in the building. Say, hey, next now. Watch the misinformed will make similarities with what Diddy going through compared to Kev. Okay, we gotta watch the misinformed on that. Okay, but I can tell you right now they already coming with it. Okay. Shout out to Sam V. Says, I hope it's evidence to go with his narrative. No proof, just words is given. Reasonable doubt and narrative base. All these shots came after he went after the liquor brands. Seems real suspect. Okay. And, you know, people gonna say it's like in R. Kelly situation. They said, oh, well, he was going for his masters. Now for Diddy, they saying, you know, possible because he was doing something with the liquor brand or whatever. But, you know, I don't know. But Lisa seems to agree with you. Gemini says, damn, Diddy, damn. And then Lisa says, Sam V. She bingo, basically, okay? She totally agrees with that. Because, you know, people try to put stuff together and they say it's Illuminati or it's this and it's that. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to tell you what I do believe. Cassie came out, made these claims against Diddy, and when she did that, it was like boom, okay? It was like boom. He settled so fast that it left room for others to just come after Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but we gonna get to the bottom of it because more is gonna come out, and the more it comes out, we will continue to talk about it as it becomes available. But I just like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like my personal opinion, he guilty. And it may go against those who believe he's not guilty. And that's a great debate. And I would love to have an open discussion regarding that. So I will open up the phone lines if anybody want to call in and just, you know, elaborate on your own individual thoughts, you know, about what you feel or why you feel that, you know, this is some type of propaganda or something. But Diddy just comes off as guilty. I believe he had something to do with Kim Porter. I believe he had a lot to do with Biggie Smalls. I believe he had a lot to do with the Tupac situation. I believe, in my own opinion, that he had a lot to do with those demises and those early, you know, demises or whatever. You know, I just do. I don't know why, but I felt it back then, and I still feel the same way today. Like nothing has really changed. Diddy is guilty, but he's also the fall guy, just like R. Kelly. Definitely. I agree. He's definitely the fall guy to this, but he just has a lot of guilt. You know, he has a lot of guilt. And I can't go all into detail about the R. Kelly stuff because I was there. I was at both his trials. I was there before the trial started. I was there as things was brewing up just like this here. So I got a chance to hear a lot of stuff that a lot of people wasn't privy to or just didn't care to know. So to talk about that situation is just a whole commentary by itself. You know, if you know, you know. It's just one of them. It's one of them. But as far as Diddy, I can honestly, without even waiting until the trial starts or things brew all the way up, tell you just my own opinion how I feel about this situation. It's totally different from the R. Kelly, but it's given. I would put my last dollar. That man is guilty. Okay, I would bet my last that he's guilty. I just feel that way. I'm sorry to say it, but I just do. Same thing with R. Kelly, no evidence, and we find out fake ID in Paris was texting, acting like adults, and saying like R. Kelly said, presidents. Yeah, so I don't know about Diddy though, because I feel like they have I feel like they have a preponderance amount of evidence when it comes to Diddy. unlike Kel's situation. And again, his is so separate. I can't even blend them two together as much as people would try. You just cannot. Like I said, if you know, it's just one of them. B50, shout out to B50, said I know. I know. Okay, shout out to you. Let me see. Lisa Acker said, I am former U.S. Marshal Service employee and I know how these bastards get down. Wow. Well, I don't know if that's a good idea to put that information on out there that you are a U.S. former Marshal Service employee now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, just for the sake that this is a federally branded social site here. YouTube is ran by the feds. Facebook is ran by the feds. Everything is ran by the feds when it comes to social media, the aviations, this trafficking stuff, these federal laws, soon to possibly turn into some type of RICO when it comes to Diddy or whatever. But they want what they want, and they gonna, by any means necessary, you're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? They already figured out how to beat the game. Yes, next, you did a good job on Kel's trial. Thank you, boo. Appreciate it. I'm unbiased. I'm fair. When I came into that case, I wanted to know, was he guilty? And that's the only thing that mattered to me. I didn't care about the hearsays, the naysayers, those who didn't want to hear it, didn't want to even do any type of research about it. They just heard something and ran with it. That's not the way the law works. If this was to happen to anybody in this world, when someone puts some accusations against you, you want people to do their due diligence and get the facts correct, okay? You don't want to just have somebody put some charges against you and then be like, oh, he's guilty. It is what it is. I don't want to hear nothing else because he's guilty. No, that's not law, okay? That's being stupid, and that's just being prejudiced, and that's just being outrageous and outright out dumb. Okay, I would never associate myself to anybody that's stupid like that or would speak like that without trying to get the facts of the matter. Okay, even me, in my opinion, it's my opinion when it comes to this Diddy situation. But at the end of the day, I'm going to look at the facts. I'm going to research the case. I'm going to cross the T's and dot the I's and bring you guys everything that you're supposed to get out of it, and then be unbiased and separate my opinion from the actual facts of this case. So at the end of the day, Diddy is still proven, he's still innocent until proven guilty, regardless of how I feel he may be guilty or how you may feel he's innocent. It's going to be split down the middle, 50-50. You're going to have people say he's innocent. You're going to have people say he's guilty based on just the accusations alone, okay? And I'm being honest. I'm one of them with the accusations right now. I'm saying the name straight out guilty, period. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I'm looking at him and I'm looking at his history. I've been following Bad Boy for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I saw the beef he had with my guy Tupac. Shout out to Tupac, all up in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a West Coast chick. So, you know what I'm saying? But I saw what he did. And then when Biggie got taken out, I said, that is messed up. And the first thing came to my mind is he had a lot to do with it. Okay? He may not have been a trigger nigga, but he sure had a lot to do with it. In my opinion, of course. Okay? It's not the facts. It's just my opinion. Graves says she the feds. Right, that part, because baby, you coming in here telling everybody you former this. That's just something I would not be able to do. But baby, to each his own. All I would tell you is be careful. Okay? Be careful with me and my Cardi B voice. Now, y'all know I love me some Cardi, right? All right, so shout out to Blessings. Amen, amen, amen. Gemini said, I do believe, obviously, Diddy had no idea the feds were raiding his home. Feds won't tell you when they'll strike. I can guess by the time Diddy was flying, he found out ASAP. And they don't tell you, and that's good. They shouldn't tell you because they're not gonna give you any warning that they on their way. They gonna pull up and they gonna show up and show out just like they did. And that must have been very scary for them two brothers, Justin and King, to have been there, or Justin and Christian, however y'all call them, King, Justin, and whatever. But anyway, I'm sure that was a very frightening moment for them. And them boys, I don't know to the level of degree that they have any involvement. I now heard rumors about one of the boys being in part of this here. And, and if they are, you can't beat the system. As much as you think that you can outlaw the law, or get away with being criminal minded, I doubt it. Because there's no such thing as a smart ass criminal. I'm sorry. They some dumb ass criminals out there. They think they so smart that they can outsmart the law, but we're gonna see how this play out. But honestly, I feel like Diddy did it. Oh, God bless me. Excuse me, y'all. I'm still coming over my allergy season. Golly, it's still tearing me up, y'all. Let me see. Next, you are one of the realest, and that's a fact. Well, thank you. I like to think I'm a realist, and I appreciate that because in order to recognize I'm the realist, that means you are realist because real recognize real. And everybody that's in my chat, you are real because if you didn't connect to real, you wouldn't be here listening to real. So shout out to everybody that's in my chat because real definitely recognize real, especially in the Bay, man. Let me see. I'm from the Bay, but I'm in ATL now. Well, shout out to the A, baby. I have to come say ya. You feel me? I have to pull up. But shout out to Atlanta, shout out to the A, and definitely shout out to the Bay. And make sure y'all follow me on all social sites. I'm doing a lot of different stuff. I'm adventuring here with this music career and stuff like that. I call myself a rapper. So you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it in. My little stage name is Hollyleisha, doing the damn thing. Shout out to my producer, San Quinn, for putting me on. You know what I'm saying? And y'all make sure y'all show San Quinn some love as well because he already paved the way for us Bay Areans, okay, to get in the game. And him, me allowing me to shadow him and being able to be a part of everything that's going on in the industry out here. I just appreciate the opportunity. And where it takes me is where God leads me. So I'm just thankful for nothing more, just the experience itself. So shout out to San Quinn. If y'all don't know who he is, y'all Google him and look him up. That's SanQuinn. He is our Bay Area legend. And yeah, he working with your girl, and we getting some great music out there. And so far, I've dropped one song called Extra Sauce. Make sure y'all check it out, okay? Now, Gemini says the side note. Next, did the damn thing with Kel's trials. That's why I appreciate you other reporting accurate information on Kel's situation. These outlets covering Diddy will be interesting. Yes, it's going to be very interesting. And I'm going to have to continue to separate myself from them folks because, I do things different. I do things in decent and in order. And because God is before me, it's more than the world against me. And when it's spirit fed, baby, you better know it's spirit led. So y'all go get some real over here. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And again, we're gonna regrow, we're gonna rebuild, and we're gonna get back in the algorithm because I'm here and I'm here to put it in and I'm back. So sick and all, I'm just gonna keep doing what I gotta do to keep us up in the now with all the information that comes out regarding this and other cases that I may be covering. R. Kelly's trial prepared us for this. We see it a mile away. Absolutely. Shout out to UB50. It did, but it also can show you, to separate your opinion from the facts and to be unbiased when reporting and make sure you report the news. Don't become the news, okay? When you start looking like they coming for you, you might need to reevaluate the situation, okay? Shout out to V White. I see you in the building. One of my day ones as well is here. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate everybody that's coming out and speaking up. It's been a minute, but your girl is back because, I had to take care of some things and I had to put some family time in and I was doing a little vacation. And so, like I said, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all social sites except for Facebook. I still haven't put that up together yet, but I'm going to work on it, okay? Because I know how important it is to have a Facebook. So we can group it up, okay? Now, anyways, let me get back into this here because I think I had another one. It got to be this story right here, okay? But yeah, Cassie, she set it off. I'm gonna be honest. Cassie, she set the bombshell. Wait, got some breaking news. Biden remarks on the bridge collapse. Oh yeah, and let's pray for the Baltimoreans that was on that bridge yesterday when it was hit by whatever that thing is called coming in or whatever. I just don't want to play this here. But I want you guys to be able to see this. I see you in New York City. You could have called. Aw. next time. Trust me, I'll be back. I'll be pulling up. I'm moving silent. So when I come, I come. But the Bronx loved me. Shout out to the BX, man. They showed me major love. Okay, the whole New York loved me, but the Bronx showed me some crazy love this trip because it was a Bronx trip, basically. Okay, before I get into this, let me get to the next comments. Let's see. Grape Tea News. Are you referring to me that is slander? I would never sell my down the people out but put them behind bars on personal feelings. I don't care. I am retired. Nobody's coming for you. We all are entitled to our opinions over here. I just ask that everybody keep it respectful in the chat, and let's just keep it lit, and let's keep everybody open to their individual opinions. We're not a messy platform over here, and we will not condone behavior of messiness or bullying or harassing or just trying to get something kicked up over here. Okay, we trying to get back in the algorithm. We ain't gonna get there if y'all be fighting all up in the chat. So let's just move around, and let's just see what we see and say what we say and say what we mean and mean what we say. Okay, now let's get into this here, right here. I don't want to play it because I'm not going to play it, but I'm sure you guys already didn't synced it. But let's just see if there's anything to read on. And looks like not. Okay, so we're going to get up out of that. And there's just so much reporting on it, but moving forward, I got to keep my channel clean, and I got to respect the YouTube rules. I can't do copyright infringing. I can't be sharing other people's content as much as I be thinking I can or want to. I think it's to a degree that I can, but I'm just gonna just report on it like this here. This is fine for me. Okay, so we did the Rolling Stones one. Let's get up out of there and let's go check out a different one. Excuse me, y'all. Let's see if I can exit out of here. He just looks so pathetic. I'm not sorry, but P. Diddy looks so pathetic. In Young Miami, she's a willing participant. But a lot of people think that she's in on it too. And stranger things are known to happen because I done seen a key witness flip, a girlfriend of R. Kelly flip and turn to a key witness. So I ain't gonna rule Young Miami out just yet, okay? But one thing I'm gonna give credit to is 50 Cent. That brother is funny as ever because he is really antagonizing the hell out of Diddy right now. It is nothing Diddy could do. Okay, it's hilarious to me how 50 is just jabbing every chance he get. I mean, he knocking him out. 50 Cent, Cassie, Arbor, O'Day reacts to depraved. Sean Diddy comes home's Ray. We got to look at this because, like I said, the stuff is hilarious. Who's calling this many times? Hello. Yes. Good morning. I'm in the middle of something. What's going on? Okay, that's fine. See you at 10 o'clock. Bye. Okay. I'm like, what's going on? Calling me, interrupting me and stuff. I'm live, okay? I like to entertain my crowd, not these people trying to call me, bother me. All right, anyway, so like I said, 50 Cent is a damn fool. You gotta love 50. 50 ignorant. He an ignorant that nigga. Okay, let's see. Let me see. I need to get the comments from 50. 50 is funny. I want to see if I can pull the comments up. He is hilarious. I love 50 because 50 keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? And we know that relationship what it is. If you know, you know, right? Okay, let's see if we can get some readings of 50 because 50 is funny. Okay, so the singer feud with Diddy 54. Okay, hold on. I have to read all this. Okay, here go 50. I love he's a 50. 50 the king of not giving a nothing. For real, 50 had issues with Diddy a long time ago. 50 don't forget nothing. And this is just a great opportunity for 50 to get in on. Now, there's another situation that's going around on YouTube, too, with a no-good joker that I had an issue with as well. He's a clown, and I see he done got himself re-locked up. And I ain't got into my time yet because, God told me to be patient, let peace be still, and let God do what he said he gonna do. I don't want to prematurely come out here and give it to the dog like I want to. But baby, when I come, just know I'm coming with all the dogs barking, okay? And we gonna have a field day. So just be prepared. I'm just waiting on, that to go a certain way before I get into that because that's a muddy situation and that dude is so crazy bipolar and just crazy. You want to make sure that the authorities do their job before you start elaborating on that. He's a weirdo, okay? And if you know who I'm talking about. If you know, okay? So anyway, let's see. December 2022, O'Day alleged during an appearance on the Call Her Daddy podcast that she was fired because she wasn't willing to do what was expected of her, no talent wise, but in other areas. Rapper 50 Cent also chimed in regarding his longtime rival brush with the law. Stuff just got real. The feds in all the cribs. Damn, they got the kids in cuffs. this how 50 coming, y'all. The rapper, born Curtis James Jackson III, wrote on Instagram referring to Combs' two kids, Justin and King Combs. As the Post previously reported, Diddy's sons, 30-year-old Justin and 25-year-old King, were both seen cuffed by officers, although it's unclear if they were taken into custody, right? We still don't know that yet. Rapper 50 Cent chimed in his longtime Robert Brush with the laws. Let's see. And look at Cassie though. You know, people can say, well, Cassie was his girlfriend and all that, but everything Cassie said um in her civil lawsuit against Diddy, it had a lot of, to me, truth in it. And when I went back to do some research to compare and contrast it and match it up to see if anything was said and it was true or false, it was a lot of validity in that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, we're talking about the shaved hair, okay? And she talked about that in her civil suit. And then you can go back and you can look at those moments in time when she said that, you know, she was doing this and then we no longer heard music from her. You know, you could just put together her civil suit against him. But guess what? That civil suit sparked a whole federal investigation. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people is trying to compare and contrast that to the Kel situation, because, you know, you have people that came out with a civil suit against him, several of them, and then it turned into a federal investigation. And especially when Surviving R. Kelly came out, that's where they really took that and said, you know what, we about to do a whole investigation on him based on this docuseries Surviving R. Kelly. So when Cassie came out, you know, and she put that bombshell out there, and she was very detailed. She had dates, she had receipts, she had something that he wanted to silence her, and the only thing he could do was hurry up and pay her out. Now, a lot of y'all may not like Tasha K or agree with her, and I agree. We have a lot of differences, in differences. But one thing she said that I'd say I agree with is that people can say that Diddy, people can say like Diddy was not, what was that word I'm looking for? My goodness, it's something she said. Lord have mercy. Let me remember. My mind just slipped just that fast. Anyway, so it's something that it'll come back. It'll spark me up. Hold on. Let me get into this comment section. Maybe it'll pop back up. Let me see. 50 the king of not giving an F. 50 had issues with Diddy as long as 50 don't forget nothing. Mace been consistent. Yeah, Mace. I love Mace. Shout out to Mace. Because see, Diddy played a lot of his employees out of a lot of money. He did a lot. And even Usher. Usher was a victim of Diddy. He groomed Diddy. I mean, Diddy groomed Usher. Usher was 12, 13 years old living in Diddy's home. And that's crazy. You know, just to think of that. That's crazy beyond my understanding. But anywho, you know, it get real. So that's why I say his situation is going to hit the fan. And people are going to really see how guilty Diddy is. And I'm already saying it prematurely. And a lot of this stuff right now, just for the sake of YouTube, it's a legend. But baby, okay, this is a hell of an allege. Mace been consistent. His issues with Diddy too. And it's personal with Mace due to the issues in with his masters and etc. And the fact that he only gave him $20,000. Okay, all that money Bad Boy made, this boy only walking away with $20,000. That was dirty of Diddy. Diddy did his employees so shady. He did them the worst. Okay, I mean, yeah, I was trying to get that out of there, and hope it don't try to make me log in because it got nothing to do with it. Okay, all right, let me see. That civil suit was a domino effect versus Diddy due to the New York Survivors Act expiring on Thanksgiving. Exactly. And it was great that they came forth when they did. If the kids wasn't a threat, why was they in handcuffs? Another narrative image to make Diddy look like he let the kids take the fall. If the kids are not causing a threat and no warrant, why use handcuffs? Okay, because a lot of people is accusing Diddy. They saying that Diddy throwing his kids under the bus and he's letting his kids be the fall for what he had going on. You know what I'm saying? Them kids is old. They not old enough to have done what he did. They was born at the time he was committing all these heinous alleged acts. Okay, so but it wasn't a good look. But they did put one of his kids in one of the claims because they said, I think it was Justin or Christian, one of them was a participant in all of this. So now, yep, and I'm hearing about Justin Bieber too. Usher discovered him. But they said that Usher gonna be good, but Justin is the one that's allegedly gonna go down. Okay, I'm just saying we're gonna leave that alleged right there on the screen so everybody know that everything we say in this commentary is all alleged, entertainment, educational purposes, and just to voice a differences of an opinion, because we all are entitled to it. Okay, let's see. But yeah, oh my God, this case is heavy, y'all. It's very heavy. Let me see. Cassie set it off. All I know is Cassie said, and there's this one. She's a psychic, okay? She's a psychic, and she has predicted a lot of this stuff. Oh, Kim Porter. We can't leave Kim Porter out. We can't leave Heavy D out. It's just so much to hell. How about Jaguar Wright put all this out here? Shout out to Jaguar Wright because she already didn't put a lot of this information out here. I would love to get Jaguar on my platform, and I actually have linked to do that. I would like to hear from the people what y'all thoughts is if I was to bring Jaguar on our panel with us and have a conversation, allow her to just, share with us whatever it is that she feel comfortable sharing with us. But I would love to bring Jaguar on because I do have that link and that connection. And that was one of the things that I was telling you. I was connected with a lot of different people while I have been missing in action. But if y'all think it's time to bring Jaguar out, let me know. And I'll bring Jag out, okay? I want it to come from my viewers and my subscribers and the people of this channel. We talk about these things openly as transparent so we can know what our next move is going to be. So this is more than just an open discussion. This is really us, trying to figure out our next move to be our best move. So y'all leave something in the chat if y'all think we should bring Jaguar on. And if so, I'll make those arrangements and y'all tell me when y'all want her on, and I'll work on making it happen because yeah, it's a for sure thing for us. So shout out to Jaguar. I kind of figured something was going down when he decided to give all his former artists their masters. Yes, he gave them their masters, but the masters has no values. He gave them something that they just wanted, but it has no value to it. So he still was slapping them people in the face. Oh, okay, and it was Justin. Okay, I figured it was one of the sons. And they put they put Justin in the document saying that Justin too did some abuse to some people. You know what I'm saying? And so it looks like he was a poor father. He was pathetic, And I feel sorry for those twin girls. They don't have their mom, and then this dude just, I can't even call him a dad because he just seems to be, trying too hard, Yes, we can't forget Albie Shore either. Nothing the feds came through with a lot of ammunition. I'm like, damn, is that deep? They thought Diddy that much of a threat? No, for real. They came with the National Guards. They came with the military and the piece of the army out there. I mean, they was not playing with him. It got real. I was like, well, damn. This ain't no Los Angeles PD, FBI, Homeland Security. This was more than, y'all. This was huge. Okay? So this was big. They really, and then they did it simultaneously, yeah, because they don't want somebody to call somebody in Miami, be like, y'all go empty out the house in Miami because they just raided this one. They got them back to back. I'm surprised they didn't break down the doors in New York because he got something in New York. Okay, let's not forget that he got houses in New York too. You know what I'm saying? But see, they got somebody that's telling. Whoever telling is giving information as to where things is at or where they recall things to have been at. And if he ain't changed anything in 10 years, and then they said they got video, he was recording people. So, this is about to turn into some tragic for him. His days are numbered. Now, people thought he may try to flee and run because he got his little private jet, the Love Jet or whatever. But the Love Jet is on the ground and somehow it's in the Bahamas. Who took the jet to the Bahamas? Because he was in Miami. Okay, he was spotted in Miami. He was fueling up to get to the Caribbean somewhere, but he was in the States. So they're gonna take his passport. They're gonna ban his flight. They're gonna make it where he can't move. He can't do nothing. Okay, he gonna have to report to the proper authorities. He is under federal investigation. So for y'all that don't know what that means, anybody is in communication with him, anybody is talking to him, your phones are being tapped. You guys are being recorded. You guys are being monitored. And you guys are being followed. Okay? Let me just tell the people right now, y'all being straight up followed. So if you are in contact with this criminal, y'all might want to back up a little bit. I'm just saying. Because he going down like the Titanic. Legendary producer Easy Moby, who produced the Craig Mack hit Flavor in Your Ear, weeks ago, he broke down how he checked Diddy because Diddy tried to take production credit for the remix. Wow. Diddy need money. I mean, we know he got some money, but I think his money about to get washed up. I think his money about to get straight washed up because, you know, he did the most. This is he wanted to be a bad boy for life. So maybe this is his way of being a bad boy for life. That's what I'm thinking. He really is a bad boy for life now. You know what I'm saying? And maybe doing life because Diddy is old. He's not young. You do not want to go to jail in your 50s. Okay? This is just crazy to even think that you would get yourself caught up in this type of criminal activity. And all this stems from trying to get ahead in the industry. You know, it's sad because all money ain't good money. And what else is sad is the fact that you would sit here and put people through this to get some money. Like if you gotta go through any of this, you gotta question yourself: is it worth it? Because you know it's just some things you may be willing to do, and there's some things you just not willing to do. And I would not be willing to compromise my livelihood or me just to get ahead in this industry. It's a dirty game, you know, and that's the sad part about this case. But you know, we're gonna continue to follow it. We're gonna continue to monitor it and watch it. Let me remove some of this stuff off my screen here. But we are, you know, we're gonna follow it. We're gonna watch it, and we're gonna see how this stuff play out. But I do think that there's a RICO coming. I do believe that that Diddy is in over his head, and that you know his days are numbered. But did you hear when one of the news anchor asked the neighbors about Diddy? The neighbors said Diddy used to have busloads of people at 3 o'clock in the morning coming to his house in LA. Yes, and the kids that they interviewed too, like some young teenagers, maybe 19, 20, they also said the same thing. They said they used to see women all outside and everything and wee hours in the morning. They said they thought nothing of it. They said, but now that they look back at it, they putting two and two together. They like, oh, damn. So, yeah, he was doing the most. And then you did it in LA. Like, you have to be really slow to take this to LA. Like, See, let me share my screen again because the music mogul private jet was reportedly on the ground in the Caribbean, but it's unclear if the rapper is the one using it. So he wasn't using his airplane to get to the Caribbean. Somebody else flew to the Caribbean in that jet, and he was in Miami. So who could have possibly been in his jet and flown out to the Caribbean somewhere? Okay, because they is on his neck. And look at this. The raids were made by the Department of Homeland Security. Okay, with sources telling the Post the feds moved in to seize his phones, computers before a planned trip out the country. So somebody told on him. Somebody told that he was about to go to the Caribbean. That's what that sounds like to me. Because they literally came just as he was gearing up to fly out. So somebody dropped the bomb on him. Somebody is telling on this dude in his inner circle. Allegedly. Okay? That's just my opinion. Somebody allegedly is telling on him. Make it make sense. Let me go back 10 seconds so y'all can read that. Y'all, we gotta put this stuff together. Check it out. Look, let me pause it. Let's pause it. It won't let me pause. And then it froze when I was trying to pause it. Did y'all see that? Let me pull this down on my screen, son. Let me pull this down. Okay, let's blow this up. I want y'all to see that somebody dropped a bomb on. They said the girlfriend had the jet. What girlfriend? And see, this is what I'm saying, y'all. When I tell y'all, this don't make no doggone sense to have that many girlfriends. What you need all these girlfriends for? Ask yourself that type of question. What do you need all them girlfriends for? Makes no sense. Get you one good woman and that's it. I'd rather have one good than to have a million men. Okay? You don't need all them women. You don't know which one flipping. This is like a cult. You know what I'm saying? It's a Diddy type of coat. And then he dressed his up different because he called it love. He called his coat a love, y'all. They gonna wash his tail up. Okay? When they get through with him. I don't know why my computer acting like this. But I know why, because they don't want us to get these type of messages out. They ain't gonna put me in the algorithm just yet. I gotta work my way back in, y'all. And it's okay. I'm okay with that. Trust me. I'm a fighter. Okay? I've done it several times and I'll continue to do it. Let me just take this off the screen because I don't know. They hate me. And I ain't got time for the hate. Right, let me see what y'all said in the chat. Hold on. Hey DV Wild, I see you, boo. Hey, Darlene, you crept up in there. Hold on. Let me highlight y'all. I see you, Darlene. You crept in there, boo. Gemini said, that may also explain why artists who knew Diddy or worked with him are very silent. I wasn't thinking the feds may be contacting those artists. Industry quiet on Diddy to coincidence. Uh-huh. Yep. Hey, DV. Nene said, they said the girlfriend had the jet. I wonder which girlfriend. Okay. And make sure everybody hit that like button, y'all. Let's get us back in that algorithm by hitting the like button. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn that post bell notification on and select all, because you don't want to miss me when we come back and bring you guys yet another one. Okay? So, just trying to, I'm trying to pull up this here Diddy mess, because if y'all read what I read, that was a clue in our face. And see, that's how they do it. We gotta decode this stuff, y'all. Ooh, let me show y'all what I'm looking at. Hold on, where did it go? Let me share my screen. Look at this here. Look how Homeland Security all down the block like that. That's embarrassing. Okay? That is embarrassing. I'll be mad as hell. Put me out there like that. I don't want it. Okay? That's humiliating and everything. Somebody said, DeSavelli said, where is Diddy? I don't know where Diddy at right now. But Diddy ain't far because they know where he at. The feds know Homeland Security. They got an eye on him. And then they got people around him that's tracking him. He ain't got nowhere to run. He ain't going nowhere. Okay, he can't outrun the law. I am retired now, so I am up listening. Oh, shout out to you and congratulations on retirement, honey. Why did they need to come so deep, though? That was crazy. That was crazy and embarrassing, honey. My goodness. They came like that because whoever is given the reports and put their, whoever made, a claim against him in terms of going down there and filing charges and stuff, they told them how dangerous this man is. He must have had weapons or something. He may have threatened them with guns, you know what I'm saying? And beat on these women allegedly, stumped them while they were pregnant, and offering them $50,000 to get abortions and stuff like that. And he's such a vicious individual. I mean, it's evil as he, is according to these charges he's facing. Shit, they had to come like this. They couldn't come no other way. They couldn't come no other way with him. They couldn't come no other way. They had to come like this. Look at the evidence that they got. Look at that. They got computers. You see this? Y'all see this on the screen? Let me see if I can blow this up for my viewers. Do y'all see what's in them homelands' hands? Look at this. They got devices. Look at that. Let me blow that up for y'all. Look at that. That's a couple of laptops. They got a big one and they got a small one. You see that? They got devices, y'all. They came to collect. What he better pray to God, okay, that he ain't got nothing criminal on nothing. Because if he got one thing, it's over for him. Okay, I mean they got the investigators, they got the crime scene investigators. They got woo. So we see a little bit of what they got in their hand. Let's go back down and see if there's anything else we might have missed in these photos. No, because this is what they showing us right now. My Lord, ooh, Diddy did it. Diddy did it. Diddy did it. He is very dangerous. Let me see. He can 100% leave. He has not been arrested. He does not have travel restrictions. He got to leave now. If he don't, and I guarantee you, the moment he try to leave is the moment they're gonna have to throw them charges against him immediately to prevent him from leaving. Yeah, he can leave. You're absolutely right. But I dare him to try. I dare him to try. Okay. Yes. Allegedly very dangerous. Okay. Next, correct me if I am wrong. When the feds arrested Kells, they found the 100 devices, which turned out to be music. With Diddy, if they find some concrete evidence, oh, it's worse for Diddy. Oh, yeah. Now, as far as, let me see, what did they find on? I can't even think about Kells' case, to be honest, right at this moment. It's kind of just, yeah, it is what it is. But as far as Diddy goes, yeah, he better hope there ain't nothing on them devices. Oh, now I see those devices. Yeah, Diddy better pray nothing criminal is on those devices. Feds can find it all. Oh boy, yeah. And they have the way of getting anything that was deleted or anything. Like I said, this is serious with this these devices that we see that they did come out the house with. But we gotta wait and see what else they have. Now, when they now let's just think about, since you bringing up Kells' case, right? Let's look at the difference, how they did it in reverse. So with Kells, they arrested Kells first. Then they went and raided his apartment, if I'm not mistaken. Matter of fact, the same day they arrested him, the same day they raided his apartment, now that I recall. Because I had to go back into my memory bank, okay? With that situation. They arrested Kells as he was walking the dogs, and then they went in there and raided his house. Now, this situation, they did not arrest Diddy. They straight up raided his house first, detained his boys, as we saw in cuffs, and then next to come would be an arrest. That's how they doing it. So they doing it in order this time. They was out of order the way they did it in his case, in Kells' case, but in Diddy's case, I clearly see they trying to make sure that they cross their T's and dot their I's. You know, they probably just want to get it right. They don't want to leave no room for an appeal. Let's see. Oh, wait. Several of Sean Diddy Combs' former associates appeared to rejoice. Oh, rejoice after it was revealed the federal agents raided the rapper's home amid a sex trafficking investigation. So this is sex trafficking. So again, sex trafficking consists of minors. So this was related to minors, is what they're alleging in this here raid of Sean Combs' home. I just want to make sure y'all understand the significance of the of um, of this raid right here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. Um, okay, so let me go back to where I was at. Hold on. Or yeah, be quiet. You get a pop up. Okay, let me see. So yeah, like I was explaining, sex trafficking consists of minors. So in order to be charged with sex trafficking, pimping, pandering, anything like that, that consists of minors. So like I said, the people that's complaining are. Hold on, let me get my dog because she fit to do the phone. Okay, sorry y'all. Let me yeah. So as I said, sex trafficking consists of minors. What you sow, you shall reap, Aubrey O'Day wrote on her Instagram story underneath a headline that revealed that Homeland Security raided Combs, California and Florida homes on Monday. I pray this emboldens all U.S. victims to finally speak on what we have endured. So she must have been a victim of some sort because she said what we all have endured. O'Day's social media story concluded with a video of a dancing Tupac Shakur. There is no too soon on this one, just too late, she added. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. She did play Tupac's clip when he says, you want to be a thug. So yeah, you wanted to be a thug. Here you go. You want to be a bad boy. You know, you can't. It's either it's in you or it's on you. And obviously, it was not in Diddy to be a bad boy. The name was very catchy, but he didn't have to do bad boy things to get to where he got. But that all that that's what he wanted to do, and humiliating people, allegedly SAing people, men and women, selling them for different prices to different people. All this stuff is on him. He has to be held accountable. I see Oreo still holding it down. Yeah, Oreo ain't going nowhere. Well, tell him to give it to me. Then he gonna give it to you to give it to me because I'm doing something. It's gonna be a while, so he can come back. Yeah. So let me see. I see. Let me see. They got him first. They did, and I recall they had extreme ammunition to arrest. Uh, they had extreme ammunition to arrest him. Neither. Let me see. Yeah, this is gonna be one of them ones, y'all. Yep. Next, the arrest did him on walking his dogs. Yep. hmm So it's gonna be this is gonna play out, y'all, and we're gonna see how this ends one way or the other. Um, that's what social media has done. It has opened up, a way for us to see how this plays out. But I love me some 50 Cent. He's funny as hell, and he has no chill, no filter, and he say what he mean. He mean what he say, and Diddy is in a position where he cannot respond. He just gotta, bite the bullet and just be quiet and let be what's gonna be. So let's see. This is a matter of time. They were going to catch up with him. He's been doing dirt for a very long time, and people have been talking about it, but now it has come to the forefront. Yep, absolute. And people were speculating and swarming out there that Jay-Z may be next. Now that's some craziness. I mean, there's nothing too crazy. Let me not say it like that. There's nothing that's not too crazy because stranger things are known to happen. But they putting it out there, and I've been reading about it, and I'm like, wow, they coming for him next. They said he better be careful because they coming for him next. So it's getting real, y'all. They coming one by one. They lining them up. By the time he get in, maybe Kells might get out allegedly because his appeal, he's under. But then it's like, it's a lot going on. So let me see. Hold on, y'all. I know there's more. I've been trying to exit out of this And my computer is acting brand new. Okay, click to go back. Okay, here we go. Okay, see, it still ain't letting me go where I want to go because I was trying to put in Diddy. Hold on. All right, let's see what they got going on. 38 minutes ago, Diddy's son Justin and King gathered things. They left. They left the mansion. Let's see what they got going on. They leaving his LA mansion home after that raid. Shit, I'll be gone too. Look at this young girl that's in this photo with them. You don't know who these people are. You can't trust nobody. And right now is the time to not trust nobody. If I was them in this situation, you can't trust people. Because you don't know who is working with the authorities. You don't know who trying to take y'all down. They want them all. So Diddy two sons who were hauled out of his LA home during a federal raid came back to the property late at night, but they left very quickly thereafter with their stuff in a tow. Justin and King Combs, who were seen on video in handcuffs as Homeland Security agents swept through their father's Beverly Hills estate, ended up arriving and eventually hightailing it late Monday night. This after the feds had a good look around. Ooh, the feds had a good look around, and I'm sure that they got the landscape of that home that they raided. Once the raid was over and the streets had cleared, we've told the house seemed relatively empty. But it wasn't until Justin pulled up to the property around 10:30 last night, y'all, that there was some movement, including what we're told appeared to be him gathering boxes and or luggage. Paps, who were stationed outside, recorded the action from beyond the main gates. Okay, look at this. And I don't understand Christian because ain't that Albie Shore son? Like, why? It's like I don't know what's going on with the relationship that he more clingy to Diddy than he is to his own bio. I don't know, but y'all leave a comment in the comment section if y'all have some answers to that. Let's see. We're told Justin eventually gathered his belongings and left, and that King arrived separately a couple hours later, and he too appeared to gather things and he left. There were other people in the mix as Justin and King were just coming and going, but unclear who they might have been. In any case, we're told nobody's been back to the property as of now. So, like I said, I don't know if that's his girlfriend or who she is or who this guy is. I wouldn't trust a driver or a soul, okay? As we reported, Justin and King were directly involved in Monday's raid in LA, with them being led out by federal agents and eventually thrown into handcuffs as Homeland Security swept through the home and poked around. Sources with direct knowledge tell us that nobody in Diddy's family was arrested Monday. Excuse me, and that goes for him as well. At this point, we're told his movements are unrestricted. And that is just what somebody in the chat had just said. Let me go back to see who said that. That was DeSavelli. Hope I'm saying it right. So DeSavelli said that he can leave. That he has not been arrested. He don't have no travel restrictions or none of that. So, this is his last chance to get out if he wants to go on the run. I don't know what his intentions is. I don't know Diddy if he could sit and handle all of what's coming his way, because they is fit to come at him with everything in them. Clearly, the Coen boys did not want to linger around and wait for any other surprises. So at this point, it seems they're rendezvousing somewhere else. No word on where though. Diddy. He in for a rude one, honey. Okay, so let's go out of there. Let's see. And that just came in 38 minutes ago. Let's see the ridiculous. Hold on. I don't know how did that just happen. Let's see. Sharing the third post, which called Diddy. Okay. Prince Harry named in Sean Diddy Combs' SA lawsuit. Prince Harry in it too? Woo. Look at this. Okay, as I heard Cuba Jr., I heard his name yesterday. And I said Prince Harry is named in it. Blockbuster Diddy S trafficking lawsuit. It's getting heavy, y'all. 49 minutes ago. Okay, we read that one. We see how 50 Cent is taunting him still 23 minutes ago. 50 Cent's on his neck, okay, and not letting up. After feds raid his mansions, here's their 18. Okay, so private jet in the Caribbean amid the U.S. home raid. Let me see. So Prince Harry. Let's see what Prince Harry got to do with all of this. This is coming in from the Telegraph. Hold on. Look at this. Oh, look. Let's see. Prince Harry named the Sean Diddy Combs SSA lawsuit in the court papers named Duke of Sussex as example of well-known figures to whom defendants might have had access. The Duke of Sussex has been named in a $30 million U.S. lawsuit alleging that Sean Diddy Combs, the rapper, used his name to give his trafficking parties legitimacy. I want to see more. Where's the rest of this article at? Oh, they're going to make you buy it. They get on my nerves. They only give you a snippet. Okay, let me get out of here and see if I can get it from somewhere else over here. Prince Harry got caught up in some Diddy mess. How you the Prince of England? Blockbuster Diddy. Let's see. Look at this. They even got Kanye in there. They ain't naming Kanye, but they still got his likeliness up there. Ooh. Look at Diddy. He just looked dumb. He thought he was getting away with all that stuff all those years. I tell you, they don't get you then, they get you later, honey. Karma don't have an expiration. Prince Harry's party days with Sean Diddy Combs could be coming back to haunt him after it emerged that he was named in court documents filed against the rapper, who is facing a litany of shocking SA allegations in a case being brought by one of his former producers, Rodney Jones. Federal law enforcement raided two of Diddy's properties on Monday as part of an investigation into trafficking allegations. While Harry is not accused of any wrongdoing, being named in the suit by Jones as a friend of Combs will be... Oh, man, why they do that? Hold on. They're going to advertise her up like that. Hold on. Okay, well, let me see. A friend will be an unwelcome reminder. Hold on. Why do they keep bouncing out? Will be an unwelcome reminder for Harry of his former association with the rapper. Okay. I hate how they keep bouncing. Jones, who says he was groped, harassed, threatened by Combs, says in the suit, which was first filed in February, that Diddy's co-defendant were rewarded for participating in and facilitating Combs' trafficking venture by getting affiliations and access to Mr. Combs' popularity. Jones says Mr. Combs was known for throwing the best parties. Affiliations with and or sponsorship of Mr. Combs' trafficking parties garnered. Hold on. Why do it keep doing that? Like, that's crazy. I hate the pop-ups. Trafficking garnered legitimacy and access to celebrities such as famous athletes, political figures, artists, musicians, and international degenerataries like British royal Prince Harry. While it can be argued it is deeply unfair for Harry to be singled out by name when he was not done or he has not done anything wrong and others are not named, his naming in the suit exposed the particular need for members of the British royal family to be ultra cautious about whom they associate with and under what conditions. Prince Andrews was regularly cited by name in the U.S. court documents as the Jeffrey Epstein Ghislaine Maxwell scandal unspooled. Ultimately, he was himself accused of sexual aid by Epstein victim Virginia Joffrey, and he paid her a multi-million-dollar settlement. Most recently, the disgraced prince was named in a sheaf of documents unsealed early this year related to Epstein, in which he was accused of participating in an orgy with underage victims. Royal also need to be careful about who they are photographed with, as Andrew can also attest, given that it was a picture of him with his arms slung around the bare midriff of a teenage Jeffrey that propelled the allegations against him to global front pages. In 2007, William and Harry posed for photos alongside Kanye West and Diddy after they played at the concert for Diana. The four greeted each other warmly, with Harry putting his arm over Diddy's shoulder. Harry, who complained in his memoir Spare that he was often left to carry the can for both him and William, may well wonder how he once again is the one being dragged into controversy, not his brother. The answers may lie in a seemingly innocuous remarks made by Diddy in 2012 when he said, "I really can't wait to get to the UK, as London is one of my favorite cities. I'm also hoping I'll get to catch up with Prince Harry while I'm there. He's such a cool guy, and it's about time we hung out. I need him to take me to some of those wild Mayfair clubs. Harry's office has been approached for comment." Oh, see, Diddy saying all that put the fire on Harry. So now people gonna be looking at Harry all sorts of directions. Okay, so this is getting interesting. I mean, yesterday there was breaking news that Diddy's homes were raided, and then today, we hearing about the prince. This is a lot. It seems like more is going to continue to come out. This case is really unraveling real fast. Let me see if there's anything else being reported before I let you guys go, because I do thank y'all for hanging in this live with me, and shout out to Level Up. I see you in the chat. Thank you, boo. Let me see. Let me just go check out the neighborhood and the shade room in Hollywood Unlocked and see if they got anything going on. Oh, what's his name? Uh-oh. They play too much. I don't know if I can pull this up, but if I can pull this up, I want to share this with y'all, and we're going to get out of here on this note right here. 50 Cent get on my damn nerves. He playing too much. Oh, my God. Please let me I can pull IG up. I'm pulling my Instagram up because I need y'all to see what I see. 50 Cent is on one, y'all. And ain't nobody going to stop him from talking. Okay. Oh my goodness, I know I changed the password. Hold on, let's see if I can remember it. I don't know my own password. It's terrible. I changed my password. But somebody was hacking into my account. Oh shoot, I think I remember it. If not, I just have to. See if this is it. Oh man, I don't know my password, y'all. I really don't know my password. Anyway, 50 Cent, let me see. He said, anybody seen Jay laugh out loud? Puff said the ninja ain't answering his phone. Laugh out loud. Ooh, I told you they putting Jay in this. Let's see. Okay, I got in, y'all. We're about to get out of here, so just bear with me. I just want to share this last little post. Hold on. Okay, let's see.
And I take Derek to a doctor's office.
What is this?
And Derek goes,
I'm like, what is this? Stuff just popping all up. Come on. All right, good. I got in, y'all. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for the neighborhood. There we go. Okay, here we go, y'all. Found it. Okay, let's see. Screen share. Let me turn my screen share back on. There we go. This is. Okay, boom. I look at 50 Cent what he done did. You know he messy as hell. Let me pull this up. Okay, here we go. 50 Cent then put this missing carton up there and put JC photo out there talking about anybody seen Jay laugh out loud. Puff said the ninja ain't answering his phone. Laugh out loud. And he tagged a couple of people in it. And then somebody said, as much as I love 50, I can see why he got. Oh, wow, that's horrible. 50 Cent is unhinged. The obsession with bringing Jay Z down should be studied. Jay Z is up next. Kathy talking from the grave. I don't know who Kathy is. They say Jay is worse than Diddy. And I believe that ever since he did that music video with that known high witch, y'all better wake up. Nah, 50 backyard must be spotless because he don't give no F's. Yeah, I don't think 50 was participating in this type of stuff from the way he's speaking. He got to be clean and all this. Jay-Z used to date underage Foxy Brown, had a whole album with R. Kelly, was Diddy's best friend for years, and a Harvey Weinstein business associate. Investigate Jay-Z, bring up his name. Wow. 50 Cent needs to keep his mouth shut before they start investigating him. None of this is funny. 50 be knowing stuff and puts it in jokes. Diddy not going down alone. He gonna sing a true menace to society because he's next, but I'ma be quiet. And there was this one girl, she actually came out during R. Kelly's trial and she claimed to have sexual relations with Jay-Z. I have that audio conversation because she contacted me and that conversation was recorded because I don't talk to people and I don't record them. So at that time, that's what I was doing. But she came out, not only did she say it to me, but she said it publicly on different platforms as well. I don't remember her name. I think it was something. I don't remember her name, but she been putting accusations out on Jay-Z way before now. So to hear about it now is just like, okay. Lisa says, who tipped the media off? Federal agents never advised a raid. Um, See, one thing you have to understand is media gets everything the police get. So even if the feds didn't tip them off, and the LAPD, which clearly we could see they were out there, um, goes to show you that they have this system. Anytime stuff like this happens, they get it first. Even when I was in Chicago trial for R. Kelly's case, and I had gotten to a situation with one of the bloggers there, they tipped the media off before they even moved in and did anything. They were stalling time because they was waiting on the media to come. And I kept saying, how the hell the media get here so fast like that? And then the officer explained to me how they have correspondence with the media. So the media gets information just as fast as the police get it. That's how come the media is always on scene to be able to catch, these moments because they have access to knowing what the police know. And if it's something that they want to cover, then they get out there, and they have boots on the ground and stuff like that. So they're connected to law enforcement, and they get it just as quick as law enforcement gets it. So they know when homicides happen, they know when stuff like this happens. They pulling up, okay. So that's how they get it because they connected to law enforcement. So anyway, hopefully that was me answering most of y'all questions as best as I can. I do want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning into this live. If you're new to this channel, definitely want to say welcome. Hope you come back. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn that post bell notification on and select all so you don't miss me when I come back and bring you guys more. But we will be following the developments of this here case. So when, there's more to report, I will bring it to you guys. As of right now, it looks like we're just about caught up. We do know that the Comb boys have been released, that they did go back to the house to go retrieve some of their items, and that they vacated the premises, that they do not want to be at that residence right now. And it's very scary to be involved in a raid and then have to go back to that home where they raided it at. It just doesn't feel safe. It feels violated. You don't feel the same. It's heartbreaking, and it's like really it's a scary situation, to have police officers swarming your home like that, the media all out there, your neighbors are all in tune, seeing what's going on and then watching the news as it unfolds and stuff like that, and then chiming in on it, saying what they saw and realizing that they may have witnessed a lot of stuff and just didn't know what they was witnessing at that time because, it was happening and they didn't know what was happening until now that it's all hitting the fan. But Diddy is presumably innocent until found guilty. As of right now, he has not been arrested. He has not been charged. He has not been detained. He has not had any restrictions put on him. So he is able to freely come and go as he pleases. And usually they do that because they still want to monitor the movements. They may not have just what they need as of yet. So they're still trying to gather up and collect evidence. And so that way, when they do come, they come in. But the fact that they came the way they came is just let you know that there is an arrest coming soon. And all depends on what they were able to retrieve from this here raid as of yesterday and see if they can put some things together to try to make this case against Diddy stick. Stay tuned because again, over here we will be covering it and we'll be, keeping you guys up to date as things starts to develop furthermore in this here case. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you all for being attentive. Shout out to Darlene. Shout out to Nene. I love you all, and I appreciate you all and everybody else that was in the chat. Shout out to Grave T News, and remember, just keep it real. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn that post bell notification on and select all so you do not miss me when I come back and bring you guys yet another one. And that is my time, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Piecez.